You have something within you right now that you can 100% monetize, but you may not realize it. And the problem is that most people are looking outside of themselves when everything that they need is within. Look, I've made over 7 figures online in my business with just one digital product doing a little over 900K. That happened once I realized that I can monetize my mind, and you can too. There's this cool thing that happens when you say words on the internet and people pull out their credit cards and pay you. And it's only gonna take me about 5 minutes to break this down. So if you don't have 5 minutes to spare, then you'll probably just end up being a hard worker. And if you haven't realized by now, hard work don't pay, and be a victim of the 40-40-40 scam. Work 40 hours a week for 40 years of your life to retire off of 40% of your income. Haven't seen it work out for a single person yet. So if that's what you wanna do, go ahead and have fun with that, buddy. But look, my big aha moment was when I just looked around at the world and I realized that people were monetizing stuff that I was doing each and every single day. So just ask yourself this question. Has anybody ever asked me for help for literally anything? I guarantee you the answer is yes. And have I ever seen anybody else getting paid for the same exact things that people ask me for help for? I guarantee you the answer is yes. You have a business already within you. Look, I remember a couple summers ago, I was having a conversation with one of my homegirls, and I was breaking this same concept down to her, and she was like, well, I don't have anything within me that I could make money from. Like, what would somebody pay me for? And I was like, each and every single one of your friends are calling you on a weekly, if not daily basis to ask you for help and advice on stuff that is going on in their life. They're asking her for dating advice. They're asking her about life advice. They're asking her about workout advice. They're asking her about spiritual advice. They're calling her and asking her to pray with them over the phone. I'm like, you're helping people with their life. You can be a life coach. There's a lot of life coaches out here making a bunch of money just helping people live a better life. That was her aha moment. Guess what she is now? She is a life coach. I helped somebody else build a business off of teaching other people how to breathe. Something that we do without even thinking. They help people breathe. I came across someone at a mastermind. They were making anywhere between $40,000 and $70,000 per month teaching people how to walk dogs. I met someone in a Delta lounge. She built a 7-figure business teaching people how to knit, like knitting little scarves and mittens and stuff like that. Everybody has something, and if you happen to be the one person walking the planet that's like, I absolutely know how to do nothing. I don't know how to do anything. Go learn a skill. Look, it does not take much time to become proficient in an actual skill, but it all comes down to this. You just have to define a problem in the marketplace, and that is it. That's all entrepreneurship is, period. We are in the problem-solving business, and that is what people pay for. The only thing that people spend their dollars on are for things that come up with solutions to their problem. So if you can simply isolate a problem and come up with a solution, you are going to get paid for that. Somebody, they told me before, like, I don't know how to do anything. All I know how to do is little stuff around the house. I'm basically just Susie Homemaker. Well, tell that to Martha Stewart. She became a billionaire off of that stuff. Well, all I know how to do is talk. I'm like, you asking me 50 lemon questions each and every single time I see you. Go ask some people some questions. Well, I can't make any money asking people questions. Look at Oprah. Oprah became a billionaire just talking and asking people questions. I just know how to cook. Tell that to Gordon Ramsay. Everybody has something, but it's about isolating a problem, coming up with a solution to that problem, and then packaging up that solution into an actual vehicle, right? And this is the big game right here. This is how we can monetize our minds online with the digital product. We package the solution into an actual vehicle. Now, where most entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs are dropping the ball miserably is that they think that they are selling the vehicle online when that is not the case at all. They are selling a solution online. So I really need you to understand this. What is a vehicle? A vehicle is simply the way that we transport a solution to someone. because all that people are doing is buying solutions, and all that people are doing is buying and purchasing transformations. People, they want an informational, transformational product. It's all about taking someone from here, which is their current situation, to here of where they want to be, which is their desired situation. And that desired situation, or what I like to call that transformation, is a solution. So if you just think about what is a vehicle in real life, a vehicle is something that takes you from where you are right now to your desired destination of where you want to be. A vehicle can be a car. The car is going to take me from where I am now to Trader Joe's to get my movie theater popcorn, right? My car is the vehicle that is going to take me there. So you package up your solution in a vehicle of a digital product that is going to take someone from that current situation of where they currently are to their desired situation of where they want to be. So a vehicle could be an ebook, a vehicle could be a course, a vehicle could be a membership, a vehicle could be some type of online mentorship or mastermind. And I really need you to understand this also, because a lot of people have this whole digital product game messed up. A digital product is anything to where the transferal or the fulfillment of that product is digital. So if you want to make a mentorship, if you want to make a mastermind, if you want to make a membership, those are just as much a digital product as an ebook. Those are just as much a digital product as a course. So just think anything to where you can deliver a transformation or a solution to someone online digitally. That's a digital product, but remember that product is simply just a vehicle. So we are not selling the vehicle, we are selling the solution. I like to say that you need to focus on the vacation, not the trip, right? So with our solution or our products, we're selling the vacation, we're not selling the trip. So think about this, if someone has a dream vacation that they want to go to a paradise, we want to sell them that vacation. What most people are doing is that they're selling the trip. They know that people want to be here, but they're focused on selling the pieces instead of focusing on the vacation, which is the payoff. So they'll say, oh, well, you have to get to the airport 3 hours before the airport. So you probably either have to Uber or you have to pay a whole bunch of money to park your car at the airport. And then once you get there, you're gonna have to wait and you have to go through customs. They're gonna have to check your badge. You're probably gonna get a little pat down if you look a certain way. Then you gotta get on the plane and you're gonna take a 3-hour flight to this place. Then you're gonna have an 1.5-hour layover. Then from there, you're gonna have a 7-hour flight. And then once you land there, you're gonna have to go back through customs, probably get a little pat down if you look a certain way. Then from there, since your paradise vacation is not really right there, you're gonna have to take a shuttle 2 hours, then you're gonna have to take a boat 1.5 hours, and now you're in paradise. It's off-putting to people. So that's the same way with people's products. If they have an ebook, for example, they're trying to sell the ebook by saying all of the pieces instead of focusing on the vacation or the payoff. Well, my ebook, it has this many pages and it has this many chapters, or my course, it has this many modules and it's this many hours of content. It's 6 hours worth of content and this many modules and this and that. That's the trip. We want to focus on the vacation. Focus on the pieces, not the payoff. Sell the vacation, not the trip. Remember, we're selling transformations and we're selling a solution to a problem, taking someone from their current situation to their desired situation. But now that you know you simply need to package your solution into a vehicle, now you need to focus on branding yourself around the solution. What a lot of people are doing is that they're trying to brand their product first. No, you need to brand yourself first. You need to brand you first, and then you need to brand your product second. And this is what I mean by this. People, they're going to buy you first. They're not going to think of buying your product first. They're going to come to know, like, and trust you. Then they're going to believe that you have a solution to their problem. So you need to brand yourself first around being the person that has a solution to their problem, because people buy things from people that they know, like, and trust. This is why we need to brand ourselves. And the number one asset that you own that will be able to get you paid for forever is yourself, your personal brand, even on a big business level, right? These big companies, they know that the company brand no longer is enough. That's why they always attach a person to sell their actual product, because people gravitate to people that they know, like, and trust, and then they buy the product. Nike, right? Nike, check the swoosh. We all know the swoosh, but the swoosh, they attach themselves to the person of MJ. People love, adored, knew, like, and trusted MJ, to whereas then they start to buy the product. McDonald's, even though everybody knows McDonald's, the golden arches, McDonald's, they know that just the arch is not enough anymore. That's why they always put themselves next to some type of hot celebrity, Travis Scott. Right now they're doing stuff with Kai Cenat, right? They always attach a person that people know, like, and trust, to whereas they will have Kai Cenat right now selling a Big Mac chicken sandwich or something, but the people know, like, and trust Kai Cenat, then they'll go and tap into the McDonald's. So what a lot of entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs are doing is that they're out here trying to brand their product, but when nobody knows that they even exist, nobody is going to buy their product. So you have to brand yourself to get people to know, like, and trust you, to whereas they believe in you, and that's why they'll buy your product, because they don't want to go and get that solution from anybody else but you. And you brand yourself through something that we all have access and availability to. You brand yourself through content. Just think about this. Everybody's just consuming content all day. Nike and Kai Cenat right now, or McDonald's with Kai Cenat right now, they're doing the same exact thing. They're using Kai Cenat to create content to get people aware of the Big Mac chicken sandwich at McDonald's. You need to do the same thing. Use content to brand yourself as the authority or the person that has a solution to an individual person's problem. And the way that you can do this is through what I call epic expert content. So the E in epic stands for entertaining, right? I'm not saying that you have to be some type of clown out here. I'm not saying that you have to be the most entertaining person, but you have to have some type of entertainment aspect to your content just to hold someone's attention. Now, you need to know who it is that you're actually speaking to. The only person that you're going to be making content for is called your avatar. You need to build out one very specific avatar profile. This is going to be your target customer. This is not plural, this is singular. Most people can't get any attention and can't get any traction because they're trying to talk to everybody. When you're trying to talk to everybody, you don't talk to anybody. So when you know who your avatar is, you know what is entertaining to them. So say me, for instance, I have my avatar dialed down to a T. And this is something that made stuff very easy for me in building out my avatar profile that may be able to help you as well. My avatar is simply just my former self. My avatar is just myself from 5 years ago. It's just me 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years ago, and I only make the content that I knew that I needed at the time. I'm doing my best to save my former self because I've been through a lot of shit and I've taken a lot of L's and I've been through a lot of pain, and I'm just on a mission to not make anybody go through those same types of pitfalls and pains and financial losses, oh my goodness, that I've been through in the past, right? So if I know that I'm only making content from my former self, I know what I'm entertained by. So I know I don't have to do the most bells and whistly things to entertain myself, because I know if I'm looking for educational content, I'm being more so entertained by just getting good quality information that is going to wow me, right? So I don't gotta go and do a bunch of trendy stuff or a bunch of goofy stuff or whatnot, but I'm tapped into my avatar. I know what is entertaining for my avatar and my audience that I'm building. So you don't gotta be out here doing cartwheels and backflips and trendy dances and all this stuff. You need to figure out what is entertaining for your avatar so you know, right? The P stands for personalized. That's why I said we need to build out that avatar profile so we know who it is that we are actually speaking to. Our content needs to be personalized to whereas when you're talking, they feel as if you are actually just talking to them. To where they're like, dang, this is just for me. Or dang, how do they know exactly what I'm thinking? How do they know exactly what I'm feeling? How do they know some of the things that I've gone through? Because the content needs to be personalized. The I stands for irrefutable. When I make my content, I make it with irrefutable facts. I don't speak from theory. I only talk from facts. And I only talk from facts because I only talk about things that it is that I've actually been through. I don't tell you anything that I think. I tell you what I know. So if you can make your content from a place to where you're giving irrefutable facts, nobody can ever tell you that you're wrong. Nobody can ever tell me that whatever it is that I'm saying is wrong because I know it because I've done it. So people can tell me what they think all the time, or people can tell me what they feel all the time. That's something that people love to do, and you'll start to see as you start to put yourself out there more and make content. Everybody loves to tell you what they think. Well, I think it should be this. I ain't telling you what I think it should be. I'm telling you what it is. I don't live in the what it should be world. I live in the what it is world. Well, I feel like this. Well, I ain't telling you what I feel. I'm telling you what I know. And the C stands for clear. You need to have a clear and concise message. It needs to be easily digestible. A lot of people, they're messing up is that they're trying to sound smart. And a lot of times when you're trying to sound smart, you actually end up sounding dumb. And if you actually do sound smart, a lot of times you're going to turn away your prospective customer because they're going to feel overwhelmed or they're going to feel intimidated because the stuff sounds too complex. So Jay-Z, he has this lyric, and that's a Jay-Z song lyric for literally any life situation. Highly recommend you start listening to Hove. But Jay-Z has a song lyric. He says, I dumbed down for my audience and doubled my dollars. They criticize me for it, yet they all yell holler. If skills sold, truth be told, I'd probably be lyrically Talib Kweli. Truthfully, I want to rhyme like common sense, but I sold 5 million. I ain't been rhyming like common sense. So what Jay-Z meant by that is that he dumbed down his message for his audience, and that's when he took off. If you go look back at some old footage of Jay-Z, he used to have like a high top fade part on the side. He used to rap super fast and really intricate, and people really couldn't even understand it. So he said he dumbed down for his audience and doubled his dollars. Like not only saying if skills sold, truth be told, I'll probably be lyrically Talib Kweli. Truthfully, I want to rhyme like common sense. But I sold 5 million. I ain't been rhyming like common sense. Talib Kweli, Common. Two very intricate rappers. A lot of lyrical, spiritual miracle like that. Very, very dope artists, but it's very complex rhymes, right? So Jay-Z saying he could do that, but he's thinking business first. Dumb down his message. Boom, he turned into the Jay-Z that we know today. Boom, he turned into the person that got Beyonce. Boom, he turned into the person that is a billionaire, right? So what I like to say is if a somewhat intelligent 12-year-old cannot understand your message, you need to dumb it down. I hate when people be like, oh, if a toddler can't understand it, then you need to. That's just stupid. But I say if a somewhat intelligent 12-year-old or a 10 to 12-year-old can't understand it, you need to dumb it down. Because most people even just read at those age levels. But really, just think of the average person. Most people, they don't read after school, or the only reason why they even read was because they were forced to in school. And after you learn how to read, you typically don't even learn how to read better once you actually learn how to read, right? So we get taught how to read as a kid. And it's like, once you know how to read, people just leave it to you. They don't help you read better. They don't help you read better for more comprehension. They don't teach you to speed read. They don't teach you to focus when you read. You just learn how to read when you were a kid, and that's just, now you know how to read, just stay reading for the rest of your life, right? That's why most people read on a elementary or middle school level, because it's like once you learn it, that's just something that society just thinks you've learned, and you don't work at it anymore. But that's the epic side of things, the expert side of things. The E stands for educate or educational. If you can have a mixture of entertaining and educational content, or what I like to call edutainment, it's a gold mine. The X stands for experience. Now, I know experience really starts with the E's. People out there, oh, experience, he can't spell. Shut up, grammar police. Just listen to this and make some money. Look, like I said on this side, the irrefutable facts here, you can speak from irrefutable facts if your content comes from your actual experience. That's why you always need to be working on yourself, working on acquiring new skills, working on your mindset, working on your personal development, so you will have gone through experiences to where you can share. The P stands for problem solving. Remember, we're in the problem-solving business as an entrepreneur, right? So we need to make content showing and branding ourselves as an authority that has a solution to a problem. The E stands for execution. In all of my content, I give something or some type of game to where someone could immediately execute on as soon as they get done watching it. The R stands for relevant to pain. Relevant to pain. Pain is the number one moving motivator to people. What a lot of entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs are doing is that they're thinking that they are going to make more money, or they're thinking that they're going to get sales by trying to get people to gravitate towards pleasure. It's easier to get someone to draw away from their pain than it is to lead them towards their pleasure. This is what I mean by this. A lot of people's guards go up when stuff, quote unquote, seems to be too good to be true, right? Like if I was to walk up to a stranger with $100 bill and be like, here's a free $100 bill, immediately the red flags go up, caution, what is this weirdo doing? Who just wants to give away money for free? But if they were in a painful situation and their car was on the side of the road and they're going up to any stranger asking them if they have $5, right? Because they're trying to get away from that pain. And even just think about the things that you view as successes in your life, because everybody has a different definition of success. But whatever successes, whatever achievements that you have accomplished, or the things that you have been through in your life, what actually got you to move? It was pain that got you to move. Those people that have those great health stories where they lost a bunch of weight, now they live a healthy life, it was pain that motivated them to lose that weight, because all the feel-good stuff got them to be fat and overweight. When I fired my job April 1st, 2016, it was pain that caused me to fire my job. It wasn't the feel-good stuff, because the feel-good stuff of just being comfortable and sitting on the couch eating Haagen-Dazs white chocolate raspberry ice cream watching Game of Thrones felt good. The pain of going into a job that I hated each and every single day, and that literally made me sick to my stomach just with the thought of it, to where I would literally vomit in the mornings just with the thought of going to work, that pain made me fire my job. So if you can lock in on your avatar's pain points and basically just like jam it and just turn in on those pain points right there, that is what is going to get somebody to move more towards just trying to lead them towards their pleasure. And the T stands for take action. In all of your content, you need to give some type of CTA. CTA stands for call to action, whether that be a call to action to purchase something, whether that be a call to action to watch the next video, whether that be a call to action to download a free lead magnet that you're giving away to build up your email list. You need to give some type of call to action in every piece of content that you do. You don't want to leave any opportunity on the table to either get your customers' contact information or to get that sale. And right here, that's where we have this epic expert content. You get that locked in, you get numbers coming in online in your business like all them that you see on the screen right now. So if you're ready to make more working less online from stuff that you already know, go ahead and click the link down in the description and join the Crowded at the Top community. For weekly coaching from myself, all of my exclusive trainings, plus a private community of entrepreneurs, all designed to grow your business online. It's only $47 a month to join right now. That's less than a cup of coffee per day. So click the link down in the description and tap in, and I'll see you on our coaching call this Wednesday. But I'm telling you, you have something within you right now that you should be making, I'll say, at least 6 figures from on the low end. And I'm not exaggerating with that. $100,000 a year is only around $274 a day. That's very, very, very achievable in today's day and age, when we literally have access to the world in the palm of our hands. So go ahead and click the link down in the description if you want to tap into the community. And I'll see you on our coaching call this Wednesday. Go ahead and check out this video right here for the exact content script that I use on everything that's made me over 7 figures in my business. It's Crowded at the Top.